Hey everybody, for our Monday, Tuesday Christmas break video, I want to go over the cross mount lock flow again, and I thought I'd do it for a video, that way you guys could have it and see it and use it and study it and practice it. So this is our Martial Arts Women's Association cross mount lock flow video. Alright, so for again, our cross mount lock flow, we're going to target this core side, so I'm going to be here like this. Remember the difference, American lock up, hammer or Kimura down. And the quickest way to remember how to attack or how to grip is the arm. If it's up, the top arm does the grips. If it's down, the bottom arm does the grips. Whatever arm is closest to that part does the grips. Try not to be doing it backwards. So, I'm here like this. I took that arm off so you can tap. So I'm here like this. Snake your arm underneath. Get your figure four grip. Remember, I'm going to reverse force grip my hands and now just pull down. And that's where I get that first submission. That's the American lock. If you have any doubts, if you're unsure how to do this, my recommendation, before you jump into the full lock flow, hit 10 of each one of these moves individually, then put them into the flow. So your first move, American lock. Now I switch his hand out, grip, Kimura, hit the shoulder lock. So when I do this switch, I don't just let go. I'm actually moving his arm, sliding my hand, and forcing the switch. I can do it both directions to make it easier for myself. And that's, again, something you should practice just to make it a little bit easier on your transitions. From here, this is where I was. For whatever reason, I can't get the tap. So I put his arm on the far side, not on the same side. If I go to do this move now and pull up, there's no arm to grab. Also, even if he does come up with me a little bit, he just bent his arm. So it doesn't work there. Put it over here. Pretend like you're holding it like a telephone. I don't have a gi on right now, but you could grab your lapel if you had your gi on. Put your palm right behind their head. If you like them, if it's competition or maybe street, just mash your face. Pull up. I need his body to come with me a little bit. If he's flat, again, it's not going to work. It's a little tough in the rash guard because we're slippery. So you got to really make sure you're securing behind that elbow point and you're posturing up. And I'm also pinching his arm like I'm holding onto a telephone. From here, my hands go to his elbow. Let it slide a little bit, not too much, but now I'm going to pull his elbow into my belly button. Just like so. From there, step over the body. Sit back down. This is your S-mount position. I bring my hand to the inside, capture the wrist, come over. Bring that elbow tight to your chest. There's your shoulder lock. Put it back up. Let's talk about that really quick. When I do counter armbar, I can't be like this. There's nowhere for his elbow to fall into the pocket. He's never going to tap. Also, a lot of people like to do this. Again, there's nowhere for it to really go. Okay? Even though my knee is up, unless you're really good at hollowing out your body, you're going to run into some troubles with this. And then last but not least, you're not going to really do it from here either. Just nothing for it to fall into. So make sure when you do that counter armbar, knee is right near the stomach. If everything works out perfectly, his head should be on my thigh like a little pillow. Then I use my palm to track his elbow. You might be able to use the blade of your wrist to catch that tricep. But I found in this, he can rotate his arm a little bit. I might lose it. If I'm using my palms, go ahead and rotate your arm now. It's way different, me using my palms, which now puts me in the Kimura, aka the fast hand Kimura, because I didn't step over the body. But you see, I'm still good to go. And if you want to jump into some Filipino martial arts, when he does that same thing, now I have him here. Step over and just twist the whole body. And then level 2, level 3. It's called the Chieftain series. It's pretty cool. You can even catch it here. And now you got basically Umplata. In Filipino martial arts, look how cool that is. Anyway, we're going to finish this thing now. We're going to do all of them. So, Move number 1. Move number 2. Move number 3. Move number 4. Put it back on your shoulder. Simply step up by his head. Sit right on them. That's okay. Do not reach for the floor. And then get your arm bar. One more time. First one, American lock. Second one, the Kimura. If you're having a hard time, I know a couple of the guys in the class are really flexible, some of the girls too. If you're having a hard time with the Kimura, I can sprawl out my hips, scissor facing his head, step over his head, and then get the submission. And then put the arm up on your shoulder to work the next part. Here, here, and then all the way around. That's your cross mount lock flow, guys. That's all you need. So, American, Kimura, counter armbar, hammer lock from the S mount or the Kimura S mount, and then finally the spinning armbar. Go ahead, put in the comments below what you think. I'd like to know it. We got this, I believe, from Renzo Gracie, like back in 1999 or 2001 or 2, if I'm not mistaken. I have to check my seminar sheet, but this is an old school one from Professor Renzo Gracie. And so you get, it's cross mount lock flow. Cool. See you next video, guys.